Welcome to the Let's Grow Annual Challenge, day 349. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today we are doing a life framework, a Let's Grow Annual Challenge life framework audit of the area of spiritual growth. We're going to go back. I just made up a thing, wrap leg. We're going to review, go back in our notes, and we're going to look at, I believe it was March. I know it's March. Let me check my notes. March. We go back to March, review March. What did we cover? Then we're going to do an audit on it. Review, audit, progress. We're going to note our progress in the things we said we want to do. We're going to look for lessons learned, and we're going to go back. We're going to review the tools that we covered, and if we're still using them today, what we like or don't like about them. I want to remember to remind us about tools and how powerful they can be. We don't use them all the time, but if we have them installed in our subconscious, in the back of our mind, it's like having a toolbox we carry around. It's like having a toolbox close to us with all the tools we need. It doesn't have just one tool. It's got all kinds of tools in it. This little case has, I think, 50 some tools in it that I can use for things around my office when I drop them and break them. So we're going to review. We're going to do lessons learned. We're going to quickly summarize and go review. And we did this one day during each month as we focus on each month, but there might be things that come up as you do your audit and your review and look at your progress. Big lessons learned of the impact on the other areas of the life framework. And then we're going to set our goal for next year. So we've got Bert's story and guide to the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group. We're going to follow Bert through all 9 areas of the life framework, because I think that is it's more real for me, and it's easier for me to see how someone else applies what we're doing with the audit and the review and the progress and lessons learned and the summary that help us to set our goal for next year. It was really easy to come up with my emotional goal for next year doing this process yesterday, the emotional area and aspect of our life. I hope it was easy for you too. Usually what happens when we do a little audit and review and progress and think about the lessons learned, do a little self-reflection, all of a sudden the next thing we need to do, the next goal we need, or the goal we need because we didn't achieve it this year, or we didn't get it all the way done. We still have a couple weeks left, so don't write it off yet. It's amazing the miraculous things that can happen when we're focused on. And part of why we're doing the review is, hey, here's what I said I was going to do. Here's where I started. Here's where I am right now. I'm not quite there yet, but that adds more tension to the gap to have us take action, do the things we need to do to achieve what it is that we want to achieve. Now, for spiritual area and aspect of our life, we talked about a lot of different topics. And so go back and pick the key activities, the key things that work for you. For example, Bert chose to do a daily gratitude practice. He added a daily gratitude practice. It's pretty easy to ask yourself as part of an audit, did I do that or not? Did I make progress? Did I do it every single day, or did I miss a day? And that's okay. You could miss a month and it wouldn't matter. It's what you're learning about yourself that caused you to skip that month or not feel grateful in the month of August or whatever it might be. He also added meditation to his daily practice because it helps him to get in absolute clarity toward what it is that he really wants, not what just he thinks other people think he wants. Wonder where I got that idea. And then it helps him explore his different spiritual he decided he was going to explore different spiritual texts. So either he did that or he didn't. You can read about his experience and how he applied this to each of these different steps and areas, especially interaction with the different areas of the life framework, of course, in Guide 2. Or if you're struggling with this, ask. What are we going to do today? We're going to go ahead and add the wrap leg process to our repertoire. We're going to review our spiritual results from March and continuing through the rest of the year. Because part of when we cover an area, we don't just leave it and never do anything with it again. We want to, at the end of each month, and I believe that we've did that as part of our growing process, set things in the works, either on our schedule or in our planning or in our daily habits and practices that reinforce what it is that we're trying to achieve in each of these different areas and aspects of our life. So our action item today is to review the spiritual area of our life, audit it and say, okay, what's working, what's not working. Then we go to progress. Did we make progress? Did we achieve what it is that we said we're going to achieve yet? And if not, we still have a couple of weeks. Or do we need to revisit it and add it as our goal next year? Sometimes we get too ambitious when we're going through these areas and we set too big or too many goals that aren't humanly possible for us to achieve. Anybody else do that? I do that on purpose. I always want my goals personally to be achievable, but a really, really big stretch, something more than I could even possibly have imagined me doing, because it's like they say, if you set your sights on the moon, you may or may not get there. But if you set your sights on Mars, like Elon Musk, you know for sure you could get to the moon. All right. So that's all I've got today. Any help you need, any questions, hit me up and ask. That's what I'm here for. Super busy this time of year, but it doesn't mean I won't make time for you, because I absolutely, positively will. Have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.